Welcome back. This video is going to be on the Wiccan Rede. I will go through the entire poem, interpreting the parts as I see fit. There are a couple parts where, quite honestly, I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about, and other parts that I think are put in there to describe certain ritual practices, and therefore I won't go very into detail with those. Bide the Wiccan laws ye must, in perfect love and perfect trust. To me, this means we need to follow the rules of Wicca with love and trust. For example, the rule of harming none. We don't want to harm anything because they're creations of the divine. And so therefore, it's not only harming these other people or animals or whatever, it's harming the divine. So therefore, we do everything with love. And we do that trusting the divine and trusting ourselves that it's the right thing to do. Live and let live, fairly take and fairly give. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Live your life, let others live theirs, and then give and take fairly. Cast the circle thrice about, to keep all evil spirits out. This line has been explained to me that we're supposed to cast the circle 3 times. The first time with energy, using a wand or athame, the second time with salt water, and the third time with incense, because that's using all of the elements. To bind the spell every time, let the spell be spake in rhyme. Rhyming is the best way to recite prayers or invocations or chants, not only because it helps you memorize it better, but because the sounds of rhyming words kind of put your mind into a more ritual trance-like state to where you're better able to do ritual or magic. Soft of eye and light of touch, speak ye little, listen much. To me, this means look upon all things with tenderness and tread lightly upon the earth, because our touch or our impact on the earth often has much bigger effects than we usually think about, so we need to tread lightly and carefully upon the earth. And speak ye little, listen much. You learn more when you listen, so try not to talk a whole lot. I mean, it's okay to talk and share your knowledge and everything, but it's better to listen more. Jeshel go by the waxing moon, sing and dance the Wiccan rune. Jeshel is spelt D-E-O-S-I-L. I've heard lots of different pronunciations of it, but it's a Welsh word, and that's how the Welsh pronounce that spelling. Jeshel means clockwise, and that is the direction of increase, and we perform rituals or spells for increase during the waxing moon. Widdershins go when the moon doth wane, and the werewolf howls by the dread wolf's bane. Widdershins is counterclockwise, that's the direction we go for decrease or banishment, and we do banishing spells during the waning moon. When the lady's moon is new, kiss the hand to her times 2. To me, this just means honor, respect, love the goddess, the lady, at the new moon, or any time really. When the moon rides at her peak, then your heart's desires seek. The full moon is generally considered the most powerful time to do magic, so therefore if you were wanting to do a spell for your heart's desire, you'd probably want to do it during the full moon, because that's when it would be most powerful or effective to do it. This next section talks about elements and their directions, so I'm just going to briefly read through that. Heed the north wind's mighty gale, lock the doors and drop the sail. When the wind comes from the south, love will kiss thee on thy mouth. When the wind blows from the east, expect the new and set the feast. When the west wind blows o'er thee, departed spirits restless be. 9 woods in the cauldron go, burn them quick and burn them slow. In some traditions, there are 9 sacred woods. I'm not sure of them all off the top of my head. Some are willow, birch, ash, oak. I don't know them all, and burn them quick, burn them slow not exactly sure what they're referring to there. Elder be ye ladies tree, burn it not or cursed you'll be. I guess don't burn elder unless you want to be cursed. When the wheel begins to turn, let the Beltane fires burn. When the wheel has turned a Yule, light the log and let Pan rule. Beltane is, well, all the Sabbats really are considered fire festivals because they revolve around the solar year. So it's traditional to light bonfires during those times. And at Yule, one of the traditions is burning a Yule log. Heed ye flower, bush, and tree, by the Lady blessed be. Honor all plant life, because they are of the goddess, of the Lady, so therefore we need to respect them. Where the rippling waters go, cast a stone, in truth you'll know. Again, not exactly sure what they mean. I think one method I've heard of is like an odd number of ripples means a no, and an even number means yes. So if you ask a question, throw a stone and count the ripples. Not exactly sure though. When ye are in dire need, hearken not to others' greed. Don't do spells out of greed. Do them only if you really need something. With the fool no season spend, or be counted as his friend. Don't be friends with fools, it'll just get you into trouble. Merry meet and merry part, bright the cheeks and warm the heart. Those are traditional pagan greeting and farewell sayings, merry meet and merry part. And those are said with love and happiness for each other. When misfortune is enow, wear the blue star on thy brow. The blue star, I guess, could be seen as a symbol of protection. So when you're in trouble, like I know some people use oils to anoint their foreheads with the star. So there's an idea. True in love ye ever be, unless thy lover's false to thee. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Always be true in love, be your true self, and be honest unless your lover is false to you. 8 words the Wiccan Rede fulfill, and ye harm none, do what ye will. Those are the ones that we hear of most often. They're probably the most important ones in that whole poem. And it's the part that you really have to interpret yourself, because we all have different ideas of what harm is, and sometimes it's a lot of the times it's unavoidable to do harm to others. As humans, we harm each other. It just happens, as I kind of touched on in my previous video. So for your homework, if you choose to do it, go through whichever parts of the read you want to or feel the need to, and explain what they mean to you, especially the harm none part. So you don't have to send it to me if you don't want to, but if you'd like me to look at it, that's perfectly fine. You don't even have to do it again if you don't want to, but if you think it would help you, then go ahead. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.